Hello, and welcome to the, the fourth or fifth episode of,
Five.
Is it five?
Fifth one, yeah.
Yep, fifth episode of Is It Andy Johnson podcast. We recently put it on YouTube, and we've had a couple of views from ourselves.
Into double figures.
It is, yeah, but it's been a week, and we're like 50th on the search Andy Johnson on YouTube. So
yeah. That's our aim, is to get to number one on the Andy Johnson search.
That. It'll be like goal highlights then, his podcast, and he could get on it. He probably looks at himself anyway on it. Right.
Our dream should be to have Andy Johnson as a guest on the show.
Yeah. I think we're more popular than Andrew Johnson, the former American president.
Who's that?
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Yeah, has he got a podcast? No. Okay, so the order of the day.
He came up
is...
on pointless the other day.
Did he?
As a pointless answer.
Yeah.
See, he's completely pointless.
Andy Johnson would just be all the answers. So the order of the day is slightly different. This week, sadly, there will be no DVDs or silly names, or real names, I mean. Instead, I've got two new rounds. You'll find out what they are when we come to them. So, as usual, first round will be, are there any handball news?
You kind of dropped that one on me.
Yeah, I forgot that. It's not like a surprise.
No. Well, only my personal news about going to Ireland at the weekend for the training camp with the national team.
Did you meet those people we saw?
No, I'm going
in the
this
bar?
coming week. I'm going this coming weekend. That's why there's no news at the moment.
Did you?
But I'll tell you all about it at
Did
the
you
next.
book meeting them?
Did I book what?
Did you plan to meet them? You know, there's people we met in the bar who were like, "Oh, you're going to not Argentina, Ireland."
Oh, them, yeah.
Yeah.
No. It
Oh.
has nothing to do with them. But
Okay.
at the next episode, I'll tell you all about it.
What, meeting them or the
Both. We'll see.
Okay, yeah. So next week you're going to Ireland.
Definitely.
Right? So yourself, you ready for?
No,
yeah.
no,
I mean the next round.
It's all
So,
steamy again.
who am I?
Who am I?
Yeah. Right. Number one. I was born in Zambia to a
Oh,
Zimbabwe.
you've been there, so he's got.
Well,
like,
no,
he's
might-
already smiling.
Yeah, he's already.
He's already got. Is it a Zambia?
No, it's not, Joe, Maz.
Oh.
Right. I was born in Zambia to a Zimbabwean.
Zimbabwean.
Is that like half zombie? Is that half Zambian or Zimbabwean?
Yeah.
You do zombie on ice. I was
so-
eating for Dean Thomas.
Orville? You know?
So, God's sake.
You said Zimbabwean or everyone. Oh dear.
Zimbabwean father, an Australian mother.
I know who it is.
Do you?
Yeah, it's no, go on,
Tell me first.
Oh?
Is it George Gregan?
Yes.
Yes!
That's ridiculous.
Oh.
Sorry, I knew he was from Zambia. As soon as you said that, it's not going to be someone Zambian. Who's the most famous, person born there? It is, yeah. George Gregan was born in Zambia.
We met him when he went
Alright,
there.
okay. Number two.
Do you think the audience know he's been to Zambia?
Yeah, he goes on about it.
I know, even now.
Every week.
Even now, he's just like...
I had one person in my five-a-side team.
Orville.
What?
Orville is not from Zambia.
Right. Number two. I've started the last 183 games for my team.
Wow.
Hope Solar.
Hope so. No. Okay. My dad and brother have both been successful in my sport.
Is it,
This
Oh...
is ridiculous.
No, it's...
No, you both know this guy.
Yeah,
Lampard.
No.
It's... If I say the wrong one, he's instantly going to
I
say
am
the right
a
one.
double Super Bowl winner.
It's Eli Manning. No, it's Peyton Manning! I think I said the wrong
It
one.
is Eli Manning.
Oh, yeah, I said it. Oh.
He lost. He lost at the end.
His face was like...
It's how much this game means to me.
Yeah,
That's
mate.
the point.
Jesus Christ.
Oh,
Right. Number three.
I can't stop laughing.
I think this is going to be 3-0. Right. In my last ever game, I scored a volleyed winner in the 88th minute.
Okay, I'm going to get it from there.
Anyone got? Okay.
Bernard Matthews.
Right. I played 30 games for England, scoring 7 goals. No?
38. That's how it's got. Joe Cole.
No.
Oh, that's
I played for Portsmouth, Tottenham, Birmingham,
Genus.
Wolves, and Bournemouth in my career.
What was the teams again?
Portsmouth, Tottenham, Birmingham, Wolves, and Bournemouth.
Dyer.
No. I went to the 1998 World Cup.
Owen Anderton.
Anderton!
Yeah,
Ah.
Yep. Yep, Darren Anderton.
3-1.
Well done.
Well, yeah,
2-1.
3-1.
2-1.
2-1.
2-1.
Yeah.
2-1.
Well done.
Netherlands.
Andy Johnson's Davy Pringle.
Oh, yes! Bring it back! Yes! Oh, that was a good one. Right, that was a new feature,
I knew
by
that
the
as
way.
well, it's just he got too excited.
That's the new feature, by the way. If, as I said last week, if you
Yeah.
said a sudden Andy Johnson fact, it's an instant point.
Yeah.
I think he's sweating.
It's so hot in here. These are ridiculous ones.
Right, okay, so the next round will be my round. And which one do you want? The how many or the describe the person?
I think
We'll go for how many. Okay.
good choice.
Okay, so the game is called How Many Stevens. So I've taken sort of 3 athletic feats that I could find,
Yeah.
and I've mathematically, a little slight guess, but I've educated
Slight
guess
guess.
on how many me's it would take to equal that his or her
effort,
ability. Yeah. So the first one I've gone for is how many me's would it take?
No, it might.
Sorry for the pause, but obviously, as you can probably hear, a little rattling.
They didn't know we were pausing.
Well, it will suddenly go like. Sorry for the pause. So yeah, it's raining, so we've had to take in this road show indoors. Okay, so yeah, so how many me's it would take to equal this person's feat of strength, speed,
Endurance.
team, endurance, whatever. Yeah. So the first one, and you've got to guess the number. Closest person to it wins.
Yeah.
The point.
Okay.
If you get it dead on, you get 5 points.
Bloody hell.
Come on, what's the chances? Okay. So the first one is how many me's would it take to beat Mo Farah? So let's say when I get
What do you
tired,
mean?
I get tired, another me just pops out and starts running. So it's like,
Have you done this? Have you gone to like the track and
No.
started running laps
I've
and
guessed-
seen when you've got
I know
tired?
how fast he runs. I've looked up how fast he runs,
Yeah.
average for his like record. It's like 27 minutes. I've looked up how long I could possibly, like, I've guessed on like a treadmill before how long I could go running at his speed.
So basically, this game is we have to guess the answer to something that you've guessed that you could do.
No. I know how long I can run for his speed. So
Okay.
at top, pretty much at that speed, how long until I get tired? And then
Okay,
another
okay,
one,
okay.
and another one for
Um,
27 minutes.
Okay. Is it,
And which event is it?
5,000? Yeah, 5,000 or
10,000.
It would be.
It's 10,000.
10,000.
I just changed it. Okay.
Okay.
If you're miles off. Actually, go ahead. No, it doesn't matter.
I'm
It's
going to
first
say
closest.
25.
25.
Let me think.
I'll tell you. Once you both give your guess, I can give you a clue if you want to change it. Let's say if you're all really far away or you're way too close. Well, if you're
I'm gonna go for 100.
100.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, you're gonna need a clue. Alright,
I
so
don't think I am.
so his average speed is 13 miles per hour.
Okay.
That helps. How many me's would it
Well-
take running at 30 miles per hour before I get tired at that speed before I need a new one to come along and run at 13 and then a new one when that guy gets tired?
Which one of us is closer at the moment?
I can't say that. I'm just saying, this is something,
Well, I
this
was
is a
thinking-
clue I'll give you, so if you want to change, you can change.
So I was thinking 100, so that basically there'd be a new one of you.
It's not going to be like I'm
If-
100
no.
foot away from him.
No,
He's
no,
like,
no.
see you later, Mo.
If you were to do 100 meters each, so there's 100 of you doing 100 meters, then you could basically sprint for the 100 meters, and then you could just stay ahead of him. See what I mean?
So guess. So is that
So,
your
so
final
you said
guess?
100.
No, that's not my final
Oh,
guess.
he said-
No, I didn't say that.
Okay.
Well, you seem confident in yourself, so I'll take it down to 80.
80, yeah.
Okay, well, I'll go to 79 then.
Oh, fuck, I forgot
No,
to say.
no, you gotta...
Okay, no, I'll stay at 25.
25 and 80.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You Okay. I put it as about 30. Because I
30.
think I could go a minute running at 30 miles per hour, dead, flat, straight. That's like running.
Okay.
No tiring. And so there's about... And then I add just for the end, because he's obviously going to pick up his speed, and I want to embarrass him. So I put 30. So it's like 30 minutes.
So basically, he gets the point because of your opinion of yourself. I don't
No,
play
I
this
know I
game.
can run at 13 miles per hour for about a minute. Without getting tired.
That is,
So
that is
Lewis
fast.
gets the point. Yeah, exactly.
Are you that fast? I've never even seen you sprint.
Yeah, exactly. I'm sprinting full speed for a minute.
Oh, whatever.
And then I'll get
No,
tired.
no. No one can sprint full speed for a minute. No one-
13
Well,
miles
this
an
is
hour
my game as well.
isn't sprinting.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sprinting is like 25 miles an hour.
That's like Usain Bolt.
Yeah, and me.
And you can only do that.
This isn't how many Lewises, is it?
can
If next
only-
week you want to do how many Lewises?
You can only anyone can only fully sprint for about 80, 90 meters max.
Well, I got the point. He said 30 and I got 25. So.
Yeah.
Oh, so this game's
I
brilliant.
said-
Yeah.
Well, you got bloody Andy Johnson, Netherlands.
Oh, that'll do.
Take it.
3-2.
Okay, next one. Hammer
Right.
throw.
I only get 1 point for the Andy Johnson one. This is
Yeah, you
thing
get
is
1 point for
this is
Andy
so corrupt.
Johnson. Not corrupt.
It's corrupt.
We're not FIFA.
Oh,
Nice
well
one there.
oh, topical.
Oh, yeah.
Last
What if
year,
FIFA? What if FIFA are listening?
they're always listening.
They're in every iPad. Okay. Did you hear about the?
It's a joke.
No. I heard about this. That one of the basketball team's app, it when you turn it on, it secretly turns on your recording, so it can listen to your conversation, and they were sued because of this in the
Well,
High Court.
So who did they monitor? Like their own players?
That people with the
Those
app,
random people.
so they could hear what they like buying, what they like doing, so that they can change their what their shop does and stuff based on people's interests.
That's ridiculous. Can't people just like run a survey?
It's ridiculous. But anyway, next one.
Hate
The
the
hammer
modern
throw. So
Hammer
the hammer
throw.
throw record by a man.
You've never done the hammer.
No.
in your
Let me
life,
explain.
exactly.
Let me explain.
Exactly.
Well, maybe add a few more of me onto it then to negate the lack of skill. So the record is 70. No, at the Olympics, the winner got like 78 meters.
Okay.
Now I get like a training session, so I know how to do it. So I don't just like pick it up with my hand instead of spinning the rope. But
Yeah.
I learn how the technique so I can do it, or however many of me all learn together.
Okay.
So how many would it take?
So literally throwing this one hammer. Is it?
All of us on the rope, sort of like pulling.
Okay,
spinning
good. Yeah,
together.
that's what I'm saying. There's lots of you.
So it's like a
Right.
tug of war, all going. "Where's my
Okay, that's what I wanted to know. 'cause-
What? It wouldn't even go further if you had loads of you on the rope.
No,
Well-
it could, but you'd be instantly disqualified for.
No, this is like- this is
because
like-
some of you would be
This is like
outside
a
of the
road
circle.
contest. This is like a road
I think you should have it
contest.
so what the first one throws it, and then the second one goes to where it was thrown
One
to,
goes and
and then,
catches
and
it.
then he
It's a
throws
hammer.
and
No,
then
no,
he
no,
can
no,
kill
no,
you.
no, no.
He
It's
picks
like
it up.
it's on the
He doesn't
streets.
catch
It's,
it.
it's like a street.
That's
hammer
the point.
throw
Was this at the
contest.
floor? That's your measurement.
No. It's all of them holding it together in like a street contest.
my
Like in
God.
Rocky 5 when he fights the guy in the street
How
in
is
the
that,
ring.
is that like Rocky 5?
Just like Rocky 5. Just wait till my film.
Okay,
But,
so how many of you would it take?
How many of me would it take holding onto the same rope to equal 77 metres?
And have you calculated how
I
far
based
you
it
reckon
on
you can throw?
weight, muscle mass, and then just like a little bit up or down.
20.
20. You got?
I reckon if you all like held hands in a line and the person sort of
We're
on
not
the
doing
end,
like
and
Ring a
you-
Ring a
and you-
Rosies.
Yeah, but that's what, and then you sort of like axised it. So I reckon you could do it. I don't know, 8 of you.
8 of me. I got. Okay, it's actually you're quite close. It's 15.
Okay,
I guessed at 15.
well, I get the point then.
Just
Oh.
yeah, just because I guess sort of like his technique will be better than mine.
Okay.
So and all of us hanging on will have a little bit of a bad impact.
No.
Like,
no.
what if
Because
one
the
of them
way-
falls over?
The way I was imagining it was that one person holds it,
Yeah.
and he holds his hand with person 2, and right back to person 8 who stood in the middle, and then you all like swing around because then you could generate quite a lot
Yeah.
of speed, and then just let go.
Although I am thinking about catching it and then going to the next one.
When you described this feature to me, when you said how many Stevens, I thought it was going to be like, so she throws it 80 metres. How many Stevens lying down does it take to make 80 metres? That's what I
No,
thought it was.
it's how many to
That's basically
equal
maths.
their ability. Okay, the final one. Wait, what's the score?
Huh? 3 all now.
3 all now.
Because this ridiculous round.
Oh.
Well,
Just
you
'cause
were
he's
close
lo-
and
just
he
'cause
was
he's
close. Okay. Okay, so the final one is a little bit of a tricky question. A little bit of where are your allegiances? How many me's would it take to beat Thomas's handball team? We can have it either
4.
in Ireland or in Magic. We can change it like home grounds.
4 of
On the
you.
beach, maybe?
Oh,
How many on a handball team?
but it's 7, so surely you can't have
4.
more than 7 anyway.
4.
No, it's just like, well, you can't have more than one hammer thrower. We've got 15
Oh,
of
it's a
them
bit-
sneaking on.
So it's just there's a court and it's his team and then there's like 100
As
you.
many as me if it takes to win.
Okay.
And I know how, obviously I know how to play the game, you know.
I'd say 3 of you for every one of them. So I'd say 21.
21!
Yeah.
How many do you go for?
No, I'm going to just give him the point there. Fucking 1,000.
Oh!
Whoa.
Are you sure you want to give us the point?
Yeah,
Think
I don't
about
care,
it.
I
Think
don't
about
care.
the game.
That
Oh,
nerve's been
okay.
touched.
Think about the game. It's not like I'm going to go 1.
Alright, no, okay, seriously, okay.
I'm putting everyone's legs.
well-
whoa, whoa.
I reckon...
No, you've already got 1,000.
No,
It's just-
I wasn't serious. I'll say 30 of you.
30. 30.
Yeah.
He's going to say like 18 or something.
I put 15. How many
Okay.
do you have?
I said 21.
You said 30. I
Okay.
said 15. Because
Okay.
if you think about it, there's a lot of us throwing it around. It's like we could pass it between each other and you wouldn't be able to get it because we just got too much space.
You wouldn't have that much space.
Yeah, we would. We could pass it like next to each other.
Yeah, but that doesn't... That,
It's like if I had 7 players and you had 3, would you win? Same concept.
If it was 3 of you...
my game.
Okay, if I pick like the 7 best players of my team
4 or 3.
and 3 of
Come on, you were you were both close.
Okay, whatever.
I put
whatever.
I think you should just have another 3
I
you
think we
stood around him annoying him.
I think we
Putting him
should
off?
actually have this
You wouldn't
game.
be
I
allowed
get
to.
15 men and
What?
he gets his
But
team.
they're not all you.
They all wear my
Yeah.
clothes. I give them all my clothes and they're like,
Yeah.
which one is it?
If you'd like to see a return to the DVD round next week, just leave us a comment, please, and
No,
we'll do
you're
it for
just
you.
because you're losing. Okay. If you'd have won, you'd be
So
like,
it's just
no
your-
more DVDs.
It's just
So
like,
that's four,
it's
three
my
to me.
guess against yours,
Okay,
and
no,
I know
no,
the
no,
more,
but I've written it
more
down.
about handball.
Well,
Oh, you've written it down. Okay, whatever.
Look, I
I've written it down.
wrote down.
Alright.
If it's
someone-
written down,
okay.
it's fact.
If I wrote it down, but
I'm sorry that you found this.
What's the next one?
Go
Should we
and
make
watch like
it-
Andy Johnson's Everton highlights again.
Right, Tomates.
No, should we do a discussion or?
Yeah,
Oh,
we're going
okay.
to do
rather?
discussion.
Oh, okay, yeah. So,
I think you really want
Should
to
we
do your
do?
film,
Should we
don't
do?
you?
Would you rather? We'll do. Would you? Tiger? Would you rather?
Tiger, would you rather?
We'll save the film till later.
Right, I'll go
Would you
first.
rather?
So my would you rather? Would you rather be the greatest sumo wrestler that ever existed and ever will exist?
Yeah.
So you're like literally the best person ever at that sport, but you're a sumo wrestler,
Yeah.
or you're an average 100-meter runner, so you get to like the semi-finals at the Olympics.
Oh, the
That's
greatest
the-
sumo wrestler. They're great. I mean, how? Because when you're in Japan, you're like a god.
Yeah.
It's like a panda
And
in
you're
China.
also like a big fat guy.
So
like
what?
you have to get your ass
Yeah, so
wiped
what?
by an apprentice.
What? You have to get
Yeah,
your ass
yeah.
wiped.
Do you not know about this?
Yeah, there you
Sumo
go.
wrestlers, their apprentices, like their only job is to wipe the sumo wrestlers'
What's
ass.
wrong with
Didn't
that?
you like watch his own? Didn't Carl Pilkington do this? I was like,
Yeah.
that's how you know.
I'll be a sumo wrestler, easy. Why would I be an average?
Oh.
Who though? Would it be like what's his name?
No,
like,
you get to the semi. You get to the
Yeah,
semi-final.
Harry Akins
Say you,
Ariti.
you come like 8th in the semi-final heat. In the
Yeah.
100
So
meters.
like the Sulu.
I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
Isn't
Or
he
like-
in Star Wars?
Yeah, yes, yeah.
No, he's not. Who are you thinking?
What?
Count Dooku.
Oh no, Star Trek, Mr. Sulu.
Mr.
sorry.
Sulu.
Yeah, there you go.
No, don't talk Star Trek to me.
Why are you a big fan? Don't I'll never stop. Once we begin.
Yeah. Yeah. I think you got to take be the best at something. Like you like best of all time.
Yeah, best there ever will be.
Yeah.
As
that's-
a
that's cool.
sumo.
Yeah, yeah. I think you get a bit more.
Yeah,
You'd be
respect.
super rich as well.
Yeah. But which one gets more babes?
The
Yeah.
sumo wrestler, I bet.
Oh, I don't think so.
You could have a sumo thingy.
What? What's a sumo?
I
thing?
pretty.
Oh,
Doesn't
God.
matter. Oh God!
Oh,
No,
is it-
but I
yeah,
can
yeah,
imagine. I can imagine he gets any woman he wants.
I wouldn't say...
Any woman he
You,
wants.
like, how do they make more sumo wrestlers? They don't just like grow them.
Do they
They're gonna
make
have
them?
sex
I think
with
you
another
do
woman and
grow
then have a
them.
sumo.
They make
thing.
them out of like dough and
They
then,
don't-
then cook them.
They are humans.
Gingerbread sumo.
One sumo wrestler doesn't have to give... Like, it doesn't have to have the next sumo wrestler.
Yeah.
It's not a family business.
They're,
It could be.
they're their own species. And
Yeah,
they can only
exactly.
breed
That's
with
what you
each
made it sound like.
They make
God's
it
sake.
easier.
Right, so you said you'd be the sumo and you'd...
Oh, no, I go sumo. Go on.
Okay, so you're both the sumo.
Okay.
There we go.
You got another one.
Oh.
No, that was mine.
Mine is also... This time you are...
Would you rather be the sumo wrestler or a finalist in the 100 meters?
Yeah.
No, okay, but mine is 100 metres. So, either way, you're a 100 metre runner, okay? Now, you can either be someone who wins 3 Olympic golds, but all at 100 metres, 3 separate Olympics, but you've cheated with all of them. And no one ever catches you, but, like, you're always terrified of getting caught, and everyone really, like, suspects you and just, oh, you must be on drugs. Everyone really hates you for it, and you end up in later life getting really depressed
But
because
do you keep the medals?
but you keep the medals, or you come in one Olympics you come 4th in the final. In one you're like guaranteed to win, but someone
Cheat
purposely comes and sabotages your chance. Like comes and injures you on purpose. And in another one you're like, I don't know, maybe the Olympics is cancelled or something. But basically, like you are like the most unlucky runner in the history of the world.
Yeah.
Everyone absolutely loves you. So you got no medals for it.
I'm
but you
Derek
were just-
Redmond.
Yeah, but like
Yeah.
like an
Does he play for
ultimate.
Southampton?
That's Nathan. So you're like loved by everybody, and you're like such a hero,
So
but you
I'm
got
like,
no medals.
I'm like Nathan Redmond. What's his name?
Derek
There's
Redmond.
Derek.
I knew it.
There's Lionel.
So I'm Derek Redmond,
but-
like
no-
threefold, basically.
Like no, like 20-fold, because it's 100 meters and it's the final every time.
But
You're
when
always so
you-
unlucky. Or the other one, like it's like you're like Gatlin
But you
times
won.
10, but you've got the medals.
But is it like? But wouldn't they take your medals though?
No, because you never actually get found out.
No, I'd be Redmond.
Oh yeah, I'd be Gatlin.
I knew you would. I knew
I'd
you'd
be
both go
Gatlin.
for those.
I'd be walking around the street with medals on my neck.
Even though everyone hates you, everyone thinks you're really arrogant,
It's not-
you have
it's
actually
worth
cheated. You like get depressed in later life. You want to kill yourself.
I'll die with my medals around me.
Huh?
I
He
knew-
would not. He
yeah.
would not ever regret it.
Exactly. I knew.
Never.
I kind of knew which one you both go
I
for.
knew I'd
Yeah.
go for Gatlin.
Yeah.
All right,
Okay,
I've got one.
go on.
Oh God.
No, it's good. It's actually really good. Like, actually,
You said
it's
that last
actually
week.
no one's pants are being pulled down.
Is there
in
a
this
T-Rex
episode.
involved?
No. All right.
Okay.
So you get to do. Right. So mine is. You got three. I'm gonna give it. I'll give it 3 choices. It makes it easier. And you've got to pick which one you'd rather do. You're yourself, and you're beating someone very, very good at their sport, at what they do. So which one would you rather win? So, first choice is you go to like the Diamond League or something, and like a charity sort of thing to do with it. And Bolt's like, he's bringing kids down and he's running on the pit, and then you're like, yo Bolt, I'll beat you. And he's like, bring it on then. So, you get down
It's
there.
basically like a Nike advert.
What's
So
the
you-
Diamond League?
For God's sake,
It's like-
it's like the league athletics where
Yeah.
they go around
Oh,
the world. They do.
where they
that.
make
it's
money.
Like, it's like the
It's where they
Grand,
make their
Grand
money.
Is
Prix.
it what's on at the moment in?
Yeah, they have it
Zurich?
recently.
Yeah.
yeah. They,
Is that-
always,
okay.
Zurich is like the.
It's,
like the
it's where they
always
get
really-
money so they can train.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
so you down there and Bolt's like, bring it on, and you beat him. And it's not like he's like faking it. You run in like 9.8 and he runs in like 9.83.
Okay.
And you actually beat him. And everyone's like, oh my god, you won! And like and it's on TV so people see it.
Yeah.
But then you
Totals.
never run. Yeah.
Beating Bolt.
Well, any of us. It's not like they're gonna be like,
Yeah.
well, yeah. And
Okay.
but you never race again. People are like, why don't you race again? And then you're like, no, I can't. I injured myself during the race. Like you do that thing when you dive across the line, like that woman.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, yeah.
Or you're at like a charity boxing match and it's Anthony Joshua. And then he's like, oh, and you're like, yo, Joshua, I bet I could take you. You get in the ring, he throws, and he's like, go on then. And he throws punches, and you just knock him out. And he's cold.
Yeah.
Like, out. Like, or, that's the second option. And then like, oh my god, he fucking knocked out the world champ. Or the third one is,
Who's watching me doing? who's talking like
it's
that?
like just after, just after
Sounds
one
like a
of his fights.
nuclear attack when everyone's like, ooh.
Oh my god! Peter And the third one is you're at like a Nike like do with like Michael Jordan, and then you just run up and you dunk on him, and that's on like.
Is there a hoop there?
Yeah.
Smack the ball on
He's
his
standing
head.
there, and it's on like America. It's like on Good Morning something in America, and you're like a kids event, and then the guy's like, "Oh, this guy wants to take me on one-on-one," and you dunk on him, and it's on TV.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's like, mate.
Is it Michael Jordan now?
No.
It's
In
him in
his
his prime?
Yeah.
Chicago Bulls days?
Yeah.
Okay.
You're on like 1990 Good Morning America, and then like, oh, wow. But you never play the sport again. Whatever you do here, you never do it again.
Okay. No, for me, it's quite easy. Race against Bolt.
And beat him.
Yeah.
What was the second one?
It was knockout Joshua
I need Joshua.
on like his pay-per-view event after the fight. You know when?
Yeah. I'd have that. But could it be someone else? Could it be Tyson Fury?
No, it's Anthony Joshua. It's Anthony Joshua because he looks
Yeah,
hard.
I changed it to Tyson Fury.
No, yeah, okay. I'd knock out the heavyweight boxer.
I'd go for the dunking. I'd make more money from it.
Huh? And it would be hilarious if it was you.
Yeah, I know. Exactly. Because I'd be leaving and be like, how the fuck is he jumping that high?
For people that don't realise, Steve looks like
Okay. So that's that round. Okay, everything. What do you want to do now?
well, I have toe maths. Yeah, I have toe maths.
What's the
and you
score
have,
at the moment?
It's still 3. It's 4-3 to me.
Yeah, because he got all three of the numbers.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, and there's 2 rounds left.
Yep, that's cool.
Right, so I have toe maths and you have your
3 rounds left, my round, and then the Johnson
and the golden
showstopper.
snitch at the end.
Netherlands.
God, yeah. Can't say the same one.
Oh. Okay, so which one do you want to do? Yours or mine?
Which one? Let's do your round.
Okay, toe maths.
Yeah.
Everyone's favourite. Also known as maths of the day.
Right.
No, you can't say that. When we were gonna have, what was it? Batch of the day. That was coming up later, and you ruined it.
You stole batch of the day.
That is not.
I'm cutting that out.
Yeah,
Okay.
thank you, Steve.
Right, toe maths. Number 1.
Yeah.
The number of
He's using a calculator.
It doesn't matter. It's not. It doesn't matter, does it?
Huh?
You can use a calculator if
That
you
you
want.
shouldn't need a calculator to do these.
Yeah, but okay. In that case, I can use it. It just makes it easier for me.
The number of events in the heptathlon
Yeah.
times the number of events in the pentathlon.
As in the modern pentathlon.
56.
Wait.
Oh.
Minus the number of events in the decathlon.
25.
46.
25. I don't know where you went with your calculator.
Pen is 5, not 8. That's
Heptathlon-
octathlon. I know what you
heptathlon
did.
is
You times
7.
7 and 8.
Heptathlon is 7, pentathlon is 5, decathlon is 10. So 25.
4 all.
Okay? God, you shut it down.
Oh, shut up. I'm cutting that out. I'm cutting you out the whole fucking thing.
Number 2. The number of teams in the NFL. Plus the number of medals won by Michael Phelps. That's it.
Is that all medals?
53.
Yeah. No.
It's whoever's
It's
closest.
total medals and the total of number of teams in the NFL.
He's won.
57.
58.
Huh? Right, you can have one more guess each and I'll take closest wins.
Wait.
from those.
So
those.
that means we're really close.
Huh? You're both very close. Oh. Talk amongst yourselves.
57. 57 or 58. I don't know which one. I don't know.
Oh.
What did I say a minute ago? I said 57, didn't I? And he said
Yeah.
58.
58. I'm going.
No.
What did he just say? What
Huh?
did he just say last time? What was his first guess?
Are you sticking with 58?
No. What was,
He used- if
what
you
was
stick-
his first guess?
Come on, what are your answers?
No, what was his first guess?
don't know.
Oh, what is
It was 57, he said, so it's more. I'm going to go for. Wait. I'm going to go for 60.
I'm going to go 58.
It is 60.
Yes!
Yeah.
You're on
it's
30 medals.
no, there's 32 teams in the NFL
28.
I'm on 28.
and 28 medals
Yeah.
in
Oh,
total.
sorry, yeah. Oh, no, I was doing 20. Yeah, okay. Oh, bollocks.
Okay.
Right.
Bloody
There we
hell.
go. That's all the
All
time
right,
left.
there you go. That's that
Oh,
round.
Jesus.
Ooh. All right. So the next round will be, what was it? Discussion.
Yeah.
You
I think
made-
the first thing we should discuss is why we drag Orville into this. Because
It doesn't matter
it's a joke. No, it does. I think we should maybe explain.
Yeah.
Orville on ice.
Because the other day, Thomas said he was going to see Orville and Dean.
No, that's not true. I'm going to say Orville and Dean.
He wasn't going to, he did.
Yeah. He said he was going to see Orville the Dog. And then it grew into
I didn't say that either.
Orville and Dean, and then Orville and Dean Saunders.
Yeah,
that was
rather
the
than
joke.
Christopher Dean.
Yeah.
So yeah, there you go. I
Right.
think I think we did have to clear the air there.
Yeah.
Next round.
Right. We're going to do a little discussion.
Yeah.
So my idea, Jamie Vardy is getting a movie.
Is he?
Yeah.
Who's playing him?
Huh?
This is why we did this in the first
Oh,
place.
I think it's like Ryan Reynolds or someone is playing
Okay.
him.
okay.
Really?
Right, next. No, he's not.
Yeah, I think it is.
Right, go.
Vinnie Jones is playing Nigel Pearson.
No, he's not.
He is!
No, he's not.
He is! Yeah,
Well,
so there's a...
Jigger Vinnie Jones.
Yeah. Right. So, with that in mind, what sporting moments would you want made into a film?
Hang on. First of all, we don't know who won the last round. What was the scores?
Oh, you both got 4 and 5. Oh yeah, batch 1 was you, batch 2 was you. So you got 4, he got 5. No. How many did you get? You got.
He guessed 4 of mine.
So batch 1 was.
Until we
No,
get
we
Andy
haven't got-
It's all to play for until
Oh, yeah,
the
okay.
until the
so
Andy Johnson battle.
it's level. What's the score? Like 9 all?
9-all.
9 all.
Nine all.
Let's call it 9 all.
Right, let's just
Right.
call it that.
So with that in mind,
I think it's 8 all. Never mind.
what sporting moment would you want made into a film?
You.
And you can like cast people in it as well.
And you can change the film.
Yeah. So Thomas,
Oh, I haven't cast anyone.
Have you made the
Yeah.
film?
Have you made-
yeah,
Name the film, I mean.
No, I haven't come up with a name either. I was thinking of a couple of ideas. But basically, it's the story of Goran Ivanisevic.
That's alright.
Because like he was a massive rising star, like late 80s, early 90s, and you know reached quarterfinals and semi-finals, and loads of Grand Slams and stuff, but never won anything. So, and at the time, like he's from Croatia, and he like refused to like wear like Yugoslav like stuff and like quit their Davis Cup team. And he received like a load of death threats as well in the early 90s, so it was like has a bit of an edge to it. And then in 97, he started a 4-year run of never even reaching a quarterfinal of the Grand Slam, so everyone completely wrote him off. Everyone thought he was finished. He was just like someone who never lived up to their potential. And in 2001, he won like pretty much the best Wimbledon final ever against Pete Sampras, which has like gone down in history as like the best Grand Slam match ever. I think that's kind of in my opinion. But it wasn't.
Yeah. I think
and then he
Nadal
like,
and Federer would have.
well, yeah, but it was like it's like an incredible story. Like came all the way back, and he was the first wild card
To win.
to win Wimbledon ever, and still is. So yeah, it was kind of like he like reached the top, fell down, and then came back again when no one expected him to. So
Yeah.
really good story.
my favourite tennis ever player as well.
Tennis ever,
Who
favorite
you
tennis
there for?
ever player.
What's your film then?
So I have gone for in my opinion, the more impressive story is the AFC Bournemouth story. More impressive than the Vardy story.
Okay.
So Vardy came from non-league and then was like Premier League top goal scorer or whatever.
Yeah.
Bournemouth, they were bottom of the bottom league
Mhm.
on minus 17 points,
That's true.
all the way up to the Premier League now. And
How long?
Huh?
How long did
Like
it
7 seasons.
take? Really?
Yeah.
That's good.
Mm.
Yeah,
And they were like moments from
How do you
going
get
out.
on minus 17 points?
because they were bankrupt.
The complete
Oh.
bankrupt. That's
Yeah.
they were like
They-
days from going out of business, weren't they?
Yeah, yeah. And they like stayed up in like the final 2 games of the season. And the
Yeah,
last
well,
last minute winner from Steve Fletcher against Grimsby. And the only casting I've done is me as Eddie Howe.
Oh, I've done any casting for mine. I don't know who. I can get Hannah's dad to play Goran Ivanisevic. But
Here's my film.
Oh my god, his notes on this.
yeah, I spent like 2 minutes on this
I
morning.
took like an
Yeah.
hour. Because mine's really cool. So mine is like, it's
Is
cool.
Vin Diesel in yours?
Baby.
Is he Mexican?
Okay. So, I think a part is guess what films I've been watching recently
Yeah.
that have influenced my casting and my action. Okay, so my film is called Big Ben and Little Chinatown. And it's about Ben Johnson and Carl Lewis.
Oh, yeah, that would be good.
I made, oh well, it gets better. And then the second film is called One Last Run.
Again with Ben Johnson.
Yeah, it's the first part has got its own thing, and then the second
Oh, I
part
see,
is
okay,
the
okay.
Olympics. So
Oh, right, okay.
So Michael Johnson
Okay.
is played. No, it's not Michael Johnson. It's Ben Johnson. Ben Johnson is played by Sylvester Stallone because
What?
he is because
What?
I'm in the cast and I thought who can run really well, and I remember in Expendables him
He
running down the
didn't run
field.
well.
Yeah, he did. But he ran with passion, and that's what I want. And I'm like,
you know
it's
what?
him.
You know what Ben Johnson looks like?
Yeah.
I think you're
But
thinking about
they've
Alan
got
Wells.
female Ghostbusters now, so we're gonna have white Ben Johnson.
It's
Okay.
not historically accurate.
This, if you think this is the bad part, you just wait until.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
oh, God.
Okay, so then we've got because he was running really cool when you want action running, and then I've got
Yeah, because we can't
The
get any
Rock-
black people
The
to
Rock-
action.
no, we got The Rock plays Carl Lewis, and then Carl Lewis's brother is played by Stone Cold Steve Austin.
By the way, I'd like to clarify, we're not like a white supremacy group.
No. And then Linford Christie's played by Idris Elba.
Christie.
Yeah, he's played by Idris Elba, and then and then Ben Johnson's dad. It starts off with Ben Johnson as like a child who's played by Jet Li, and
The child is played by Jet Li.
yeah.
So
And-
Jet Li grows up to be Sylvester Stallone.
Yeah, exactly.
Have you watched The Expendables recently?
Yes. This morning, and then it starts off, and then his dad is played by Marlon Brando. But they
He's
just,
dead.
Yeah, exactly. But they cut scene from the
Superman.
yeah, well
Superman
later they
2.
do. Later
Yeah.
they do.
Oh,
And
this
then-
is ridiculous.
And then they cut scenes with the Godfather when he like dies in the vineyard, and that's
Yeah.
when he dies in Ben Johnson's life. And then that's the beginning. And then as he's dying, they sort of piece together things that Marlon Brando has said before, and he's just like, run. And then
Yeah.
so then it goes into like 1984 or whatever, and Shia LaBeouf is the head of the International Aesthetics
Transformers.
Committee, International Aesthetic Committee, and he's
Yeah.
like, "You two have gone rogue." And that's it. That's his scene. And then, so it starts off in like a boxing match where Tyson's fighting somebody, and then both of them turn up at the boxing fight. So there's a
Did any of this happen in real life?
No, of course it
it's
didn't.
loosely based. Okay? It's loosely. They both turn up at the Tyson fight, and then they're about to start fights, and then and they're chatting to each other, and then Lewis played by The Rock, goes up to Stallone. He's like, "You motherfucker, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you." But then his brother Stone Cold's like, "Let me handle this." but then Ben Johnson's half brother, Michael Johnson, played by Vin Diesel, comes in. He's like, "No, bro, I'm gonna take him." And then there's like a 4-way fight, and then Carl Lewis like breaks his arm, and Ben Johnson's like hurried out, and then Ben Johnson's in like he's in training the next day, and and he puts like and then he's training, and his trainer is Tobey Maguire,
Right.
because I want to bring him into films again. And, but then and his name's Toby Spiderman. Spiderman. And then the whole point of it's called Little Chinatown is that Carl Lewis gets a cop and a rogue Chinese cop called Jackie Pan to investigate the drugs in Little Chinatown that are getting to Ben Johnson. He's like, how can he keep winning? So them two go off into Little Chinatown, and wait, what happens next?
Jesus.
Yeah, so they're investigating the steroids that are in Chinatown, and the head of the steroids ring is Jet Li, and
Again?
again, yeah, he just puts on wigs, and
Jesus Christ.
he goes in and he's like investigating his like mishaps, you know, and then they find Ben Johnson with Jet Li and Ben Johnson's mistress Mila Jovovich, and guess what film name?
What?
Okay.
Resident Evil.
No.
Fifth Element.
Yep. Okay, so I watched that the other day, and then during this and then when they're caught, they shoot Mila Jovovich and Ben Johnson. But then the Back to the Future car turns up, opens the door, and he's like, "Come with me if you want to live." And then
That's Terminator the second.
exactly, and then Ben Johnson gets into the car, and that's the end of the first film. And then you get to the second film.
I actually thought this
where-
was a good idea when you first mentioned it.
and then you get to the second film where there's like Whoopi Goldberg playing Whoopi Goldberg, who's Ben Johnson's wife.
So the plot of the film is that he's actually married to Whoopi Goldberg.
I think what you've done is you've written a film that happens to have people with the same name as sportsmen in it.
Yeah. So
They're not even Carl Lewis and Ben Johnson. They're just two blokes called Carl
they're
Lewis and
fine.
Ben Johnson.
but they run.
What?
But they
This
run-
is not a
and then-
historical.
No running
This
is
is not a film
And
based
then-
on sport.
And then they find like you've got Carl Lewis in the hospital with like casts on his arms.
Yeah.
And then you've got Ben Johnson in like a test tube. And like and then because he's got shot.
How big is the test tube?
You know those big sort of bubbling water things, and they're like
Okay.
they've got
Yeah. Okay.
wires in them.
Like
And
the
then-
healing pods in
Yeah.
Dragon Ball Z.
And then you've got the Mad Doctor, Dr. Octopus, played by Brendan Fraser, who's hired by Tobey Maguire, and he's like, "Do I know you?" and then they're like, "We will rebuild him," and that's Ben Johnson. And then the theme tune sung by Eminem, because next to him is Dr. Dre in another test tube. And they're like, "We found our theme tune," and then Carl Lewis's son, also played by Jet Li, comes up to Carl Lewis in the hospital, and he's like, "Dad, Ben Johnson's alive," and then because Carl Lewis is in like a coma, you just suddenly hear
Do you
rumbling
want Brian Blessed to do that bit? Like,
No.
Ben Johnson's alive!
in Jet Li's body. It's like Avatar.
The mouth opens. Jet Li's mouth opens, but Brian Blessed's voice comes out.
Yeah, and then he's like, and then you just hear this rumbling, and then like he breaks out of the cast, just like.
Is this because he's played by The Rock?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And then he's like, Johnson! And then on the other side of the world with Dr. Octopus, Johnson's in the test tube and his eyes just open up. And then you've got like a training montage with like
This is all just still Sylvester Stallone, dude. Because I
Ben
keep
Johnson.
picturing the actual Ben Johnson. I keep thinking, no, it's Sylvester Stallone.
And then you've got a picture of like Ben Johnson like running down piers and stuff. Yeah. And then
Yeah.
you've got Carl Lewis training with a Gatling gun. Justin Gatling gun. And and then what happens? And then they get to the race. And they race. I don't know who wins. It doesn't really matter. At the end.
It doesn't matter.
That doesn't matter, okay.
It doesn't really matter.
Of all the things that matter.
And while he's training, yeah, he's running the race, and then you hear like someone's talking to him. He's like, "Run!" And he's like, and it's Marlon Brando in his head. His dad going. He's like saying like Kal-El. Somebody's like that was his nickname as a kid. And then
Carl-El.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah?
No, he's talking to Ben Johnson
Oh.
now.
Oh. So it doesn't even work.
Oh, dear.
And then he wins, obviously.
And then-
And then the end of the
Oh
film.
my god.
That's the film.
This is awful.
It's the best film. You'd watch it, and no one's allowed to read the script. They just have to be told, like, you two do a training montage. They just do it all ad lib.
Any of the black guys in your film, are any of them played by black guys?
Uh,
They're all played.
Or no, it just Whoopi Goldberg playing herself.
Even Usain Bolt was played by the
Olsen
Olsen twins.
Yeah. Alright. Next round.
You know the Olsen twins are now, that they're like adults.
That's the trick. It's either them or Jet Li.
That is the worst thing I've ever heard. Not just the worst film, but that is the worst thing I've ever heard.
One last run, little Big Ben and little Chinatown. Okay.
Yeah.
I actually thought I came up with a good idea.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
took that
he's-
seriously.
Yeah.
I took it very seriously.
Yeah.
It was
Interesting fact, I'm named after Carl Lewis.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. There you go.
so why you
Huh?
why don't you Carl Lewis back
Because
to
they
the
didn't like Carl as the first name. So I'm.
So,
I'm, I'm
that you were named
Lewis-
after somebody who they don't like the name of.
Yeah, so I'm Lewis Carl, not Carl Lewis.
Okay. Right, so,
Yeah.
final round.
Oh,
Yeah.
Andy
What's
Johnson.
the score? It's 10 all, isn't it?
I think it's about 8 all. But
I
we're level.
think it's-
We're definitely
yeah,
level.
So it is literally the winner takes all.
Yeah, winner
Okay.
takes all.
So it's either right or wrong.
We're against each other.
It's another
Yeah.
right or wrong one, isn't it?
Yeah. So, remember how this
I
works.
think we need to change the format of this.
No, this is fine.
Remember, this is how it works. The fact I'm about to give you is a fact, but is it Andy Johnson or not? That's the key.
Yeah.
So it could be anyone. It could be Andy Johnson. Right. I scored my 100th and 101st goals for Crystal Palace in a 3-2 win over Brighton in 2005.
But, so someone did score the 100 and 150. I don't
In
think he
2005.
scored 100 and 105 goals for them, though. And
I
when
think he did.
2005...
He was their top goal scorer for about 5 years.
well,
in a
there you
row.
go then. You just said he
No,
did.
no, but is it Andy Johnson or not?
104 and 105.
100th and 101st.
scored 100 goals.
against Brighton in 2005 in a 3-2 win. Was it Andy
Who
Johnson?
else would have done that?
Is it Andy
For
Johnson?
Crystal Palace?
Yep.
Yes.
I can't think who else it. I can't think of anyone
Since
else
I
it
answered
could be.
first, I get the point because I've been.
Well, is he going to agree with you, or is he going to...
Oh, sorry. If I agree, he wins anyway.
Yeah, because he said it
Oh, I
first.
might as well disagree then.
Well, it's not Andy Johnson.
Yeah.
Who was it?
It's Doogie Friedman.
Oh.
Oh.
Doogie. Is it Doogie or is it Dougie? Or is it?
It's Doogie.
It's Dougie.
It's D-O-U.
That's how you spell. As in, that's how you spell Douglas and Doug is D-O-U.
No, he's Doogie.
Okay. Okay. Hi, Doogie.
Dougie.
I swear it's Doogie.
Is it Doogie? Oh, yeah, people do say Doogie. I
Yeah.
was just doing that to annoy you.
Well done.
Oh, so I win.
Oh,
I
you
win
won.
9-8 or
Literally,
whatever.
I think that episode was about 20
was
minutes long and then 35 minutes
Yeah.
of Steve going on about his film.
Pretty much.
Right, there you go.
Alright, bye bye everyone.
Episode 5. Put it.